Even though I have the privilege and luxury of testing all the latest Apple products, I have been quite vocal about my preference for using Android phones, and by extension, Google's ecosystem. However, there are some Apple products that are, or were, just clear-cut better than any rival counterparts, the iPad and the Apple Watch. And so I use the former daily. Unless I have to edit videos, my preferred stationary computing machine is the 2021 M1 iPad Pro. It doesn't matter that my main phone is usually an Android, or that all the cloud and productivity services I use are Google's, the iPad works fine with them. But the Apple Watch, sadly, doesn't work with Android at all. It must be used with an iPhone. And so I can only wear it when I am using an iPhone as my main phone, which is like maybe 2 months of the year. The other 10 months I am usually wearing a competing device like the Fitbit Sense or a smartwatch from an Android phone brand, and I am always reminded of their inferiority to the Apple Watch, until now. Samsung's just released Galaxy Watch 4 Classic is the first smartwatch I've tested that almost meets all my wearable needs the way an Apple Watch can. There is still one major flaw, but Samsung promises a fix for that is coming, too. A quick note before we begin the review, Samsung actually released 2 new smartwatches in its Watch 4 series, a $350 Classic Edition that's larger, has a rotatable bezel, and a stainless steel body, and a smaller standard Watch 4 that doesn't have a bezel, is made out of aluminum, and costs $250. Although I only tested the Classic model, the majority of things I cover in this review apply to both watches unless specifically stated otherwise. Responding to messages work well on an Android wearable. Finally, in my opinion, with fitness bands being so much more compact and affordable, a smartwatch is only worth wearing if it allows me to check my smartphone less. And the reason most of us check our phones so often is to check and respond to notifications, which are often chat messages. The Apple Watch does this well. I can read entire WhatsApp or WeChat messages directly on the watch. And I can respond directly on my wrist via excellent voice dictation or scribbling text input. I don't have to take out the iPhone just to answer a simple question. Most Android smartwatches cannot do this. Huawei's and Xiaomi's wearables only allow me to read messages but not interact with them. Fitbit lets me respond by selecting from some preset canned responses like yes and sorry I'm busy right now. Samsung's Galaxy Watch series has been one of the few, along with obscure Wear OS devices like the Oppo Watch, to offer the ability to send real responses to notifications. But because most of these existing smartwatches run on an old, outdated smartwatch processors or run on lackluster software, it's a frustrating experience.